Happy New Year, fuckers. Happy New Year. A toast to 2019 from ArchieLuxury, coming from my suite at Crown Casino. Crown Casino. May your wristwatch fantasies come true. Winner, winner, chicken dinner in 2019. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury channel. My name is ArchieLuxury. That's my stage name, but my real name is Paul Pluter. Paul Pluter. I'm the method actor who plays ArchieLuxury, and when I was a youngster, I went to Oxley State High. Oxley State High School. I attended this school from 1985 until 1986. I kind of found it hard to fit in. My primary school days, I never really fitted in my lower middle class suburb of Jamboree Heights. When I came to Oxley State High, which was a very working class sort of school, it was a bit of a shock, but just as I started to settle in and started to excel, always striving to excel, I went to Kenmore State High, a very upper middle class school, for the remainder of my high school years. But I gotta tell you, these grounds here, they mean a lot to me. I came to Oxley State High as a Year 8 student in 1985, and it was always nice and trim and proper. There was Mr. Winnell was the principal, Mrs. McQueen was the deputy, and the senior mistress, Mrs. Gladwell. She was a feisty old feature, that woman. But it was kind of strange coming into this school here. Everything was so orderly, and they were never happy. Your uniform was never enough, and da 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 da. It's kind of sad. And coming back here now, it's very, very eerie when you see the amount of decay that has happened. And it's kind of strange coming into the school grounds here. You expect your classmates and teachers to just turn up around the corner. You expect Mr. Winnell, who he used to always piss off and play golf. He was a bit of a he was an interesting principal. He was okay. Looking at these classrooms here, I remember doing, was it typing down here? Typing with typing, and I remember doing small business in this block, and I remember the basketball courts here, particularly the Vietnamese kids, they loved the basketball courts. They used to play here. Look at the grounds. It looks like it hasn't seen a basketball or hoops in years. And my good friend Tuan Nguyen, and I'm kind of expecting to see David Palatzak, and
Not too bad yourself.
I'm expecting to see Andrew Fleming. I'm expecting to see all these Graham Stone, Stoney, where's Stoney gone? I'm expecting to see all these kids here, and instead I'm just seeing these abandoned class. Oh, I remember that classroom there. I used to do German with Mr. Williams, Mr. Bernie Williams. I quite liked him, actually. He was quite a English guy. I quite liked him. I quite liked him. Look at these toilets, the girls' toilets here. I mean, geez, this used to smell like a cigarette booth. It's kind of sad just to see it in ruin here. It's all gone, and the trees are so big. The growth, the sort of nature is reclaiming the soil here. And I gotta say, it's rather sad to see this. The school is about to be demolished. And I just picked up I had to come here and see it. I have actually documented Oxley State High abandoned for a number of years, and I'm really quite sad that it's come to this. On the holidays, the demolition orders have come in, and I would have hoped they would have done something to preserve some. That science block was a beautiful building. That was a nice building. I just can't believe they just knock it down. It's kind of sad. These were well built buildings. They never had much maintenance to them, but it's sad. You got bulldozers just going to drive all over, trying to salvage anything they can. It's really sad they didn't have an open day before they closed it. I mean, would they ever do that? Would the state government ever give a shit about students who went there? Would they ever care that, hey, you might have memories of the school? I mean, they would say health and safety is asbestos, is this, is that. I mean, yeah, there's asbestos roofing, just like in most parts of Brisbane. But it doesn't mean it's dangerous. As long as you don't start hacking it to bits, it's not really that dangerous. I mean, couldn't they have at least had an open day? This is so sad. This is. Yes, I agree. And there's the music block. Oh, countless hours, countless morning rehearsal with Mrs. Falk. Mrs. Falk was a real angel there. She was a lovely teacher. Sad to hear she passed away, I believe, in 2011. Really nice lady, Mrs. Falk. The home ec blocks, wow, just sad to see them in a sort of state of ruin. And the science blocks, it's all being bulldozed. I spoke to one of the guys, one of the jackaroos helping out here, and he said it's going to be bulldozed in the next 2 weeks. And I didn't even want to go in the classrooms. It's just so sad to see it in this state of ruin. And so many. I remember doing science. I had Mr. Brown there. I remember Mr. Brown. You'll turn out normal if you're not careful. Look at the sign, the graffiti. Very profound. It's you'll turn out normal if you're not careful. I just thank one of the jackaroos for allowing me. Oh, I'm not trying to damage anything. I just want to document on video and film the last days of Oxley State High. I just want to capture this for history's sake. I mean, if I'm breaking the law, so be it. I'm just here to try and capture the memories to save for all the good people out there. And it's very sad. I joined the Oxley State High and the Oxley Secondary College group, and a few names are familiar. There was Kelly Cullen. She's very, very cool. There was what's her name? Kerry Pitcher. Kerry Pitcher's married. She's a lovely girl as well. There's some really nice folk who I mean, I must say I'm a bit of a sentimental sort of guy. In my family, I'm the sentimental one. Now that my mother's passed away, I'm sort of the sentimental one. And I come here and I remember the classes I was in, and this was my form class for year 8 with Mr. Peckman, later Dr. Peckman. He was a nice guy. Dr. Peckman was a nice, very clever guy. It's just sad. This is the final hurrah. It's like one of those. This is like looking at those. You see these beaches in India where they run the beach, they run the ship onto the sand, and then they just pull them apart. Look at this graffiti. Get a job, you fucking kids. Even the graffiti is so profound. This is the amazing thing. It's really sad. These were good 1960s buildings, very well built. It's sad to see it like this. I would have wished they could have had like an Oxley Secondary College open day before the demolition and said, hey, let's come and have a look at the old school. Had a few rooms open, but no, they just think because we went to a lower middle, working class school, we wouldn't be interested. That's what I think is very, very sad. Very, very sad indeed. But I gotta say, it's really, I find it eerie coming here. Like, I know the building so much, but there's not a soul here. Well, besides the jackaroos there who are cleaning up, just getting anything out of the buildings before demolition. It's really, really, really sad. And I had good memories. I had some good memories at Oxley State High. I think it was a lot of kids from Oxley State High have done very well. They've done really, really well, and I think that's the important thing. They've had good friendships and good memories. Look at this. This is behind the this is the Performing Arts building. This is where all the bad kids used to smoke. So if you were a smoker in the day, you will know exactly what this is. It's just sad. I mean, this is a very 1970s building. It would have been so hip. Countdown would have been on, and now it's just abandoned, ready for an excavator to knock the shit out of it. It's kind of sad, but I kind of it's kind of I don't know what to say, really. I think it's kind of sad to see it just over. Oxley State High. These are my memories of Oxley State High. So I'm going to go out with the school song, the theme song, the national, well, not the national anthem. This is the theme song, Scotland the Brave. That was the school song. So let's have a couple of moments of respect as we remember Oxley State High and all the friends we had there. I'm Paul Pluter, class of 85 and 86 when I did year 8 and year 9, and Oxley State High.
signing it because it costs nothing. So this is the congratulations to everybody.